Right. What's up, everybody? Welcome, fellow founders, fellow entrepreneurs, fellow crazy people, fellow people who want to build stuff, who are not entitled, who on Sundays when the other guy's sleeping, you're here doing your thing, working on your craft, because that's what an entrepreneur is. That's what a founder is. That's what being bulletproof is. And if you're like me, I'm like you. We like each other. What's up? Let's talk about some good stuff. Welcome, my friends, to FounderCast episode number 3. So let's talk about having to go work the next day after you drank, and fixing yourself from the hangover and from the effects of the alcohol, so you can go work and go crank stuff out as a founder. So first, as a preface, I don't suggest drinking alcohol at any large level at all. Once a week, okay, that's fine. Once a couple times a month or so, that's fine. 3 times a week, too much. 2 times a week, probably too much. Probably too much. And consuming alcohol at any level is just horribly toxic and bad for you. Just the way that it depletes you of vitamins, which is what we're going to talk about. But we all have a couple of drinks every now and then. I go to my uncle's house on the weekend sometimes, and we're classy. We like to drink like good beers. It'd be like Canadian Night, and we'll drink Moosehead or Labatt's Blue or something, and then it'll be like Dark Knight, Dark Knight, like Batman, the Dark Knight, Batman beer. And we'll drink like Guinness Extra Stout, or Guinness has a black lager that's really good drinking beer for a dark beer. It's like the Amstel Light of dark beer, so it's like a good drinking beer. Not too dark though, really awesome. So like the drink like that, drink like a little bit. But if you do, like last Saturday I went to my uncle's house, drank 3 beers to me. Like I take care of my body. Every vitamin and mineral is very meticulously put into my body, and so I can feel better. And still, there's a lot more to learn. But if you're like that and you exercise and you sleep good and you take care of yourself, then you're going to feel alcohol a lot more. When you drink it, it's like 3 beers for me, and I weigh, like 15 pounds. Look at me. 3 beers for me. The next morning, I'm like, God, I drank 3 beers. I'm like, oh, I got a headache. I really, literally feel crappy. So I got really tired of that. So I started to understand why that was affecting me. And, as it turns out, you are depleted of a lot of nutrients and vitamins, specifically B vitamins, when you drink alcohol. So basically, here's how you hack that, and here's how you fix that. When the next day you have to go and crank stuff out, what you want to do first, as a precaution, is of course drink water while you drink your beer. So my kind of rule that I figured out that works best for me, so I'm not peeing too much, and it's not continuously depleting me of vitamins and other things and salt. Is I drink like about a third of a bottle of water with every beer. So I'm not drinking, I'm not peeing too much. I'm just peeing out the beer mainly, and I'm still, drinking. As you know, beer is a diuretic, which makes you pee, so it dehydrates you, and so you need to be drinking water. The other thing that I suggest you do is while you're drinking, have a Gatorade by you, because that's going to replenish your electrolytes. Among other things, and that's massively, that's like a game changer. While you're drinking, be sipping Gatorade. Be drinking Gatorade while you're drinking. And even perhaps when you're done drinking, an hour or so after you've peed a little bit twice or 2 or 3 times after the last drink, drink Gatorade, for the rest of the, drink a bottle of Gatorade, whatever, for the rest of the night, or whatever makes you not crazily pee, but you get the electrolytes. Drink Gatorade, big deal. Before you go to bed, if you can help this, right, if you can help it, stop drinking 3 or so hours before you go to bed, so that you have time to actually sober up. It seems to me that the negative effects extend when you go to sleep and you're still buzzed and you still have the effects of the beer. They seem to extend more. It seems to be a lot worse of a hangover, and negative feelings, if you will. So pay attention to that. The other thing is, so those precautions: water, and then Gatorade while you're drinking, and Gatorade after, and try to stop drinking at least 2.5 hours before you go to sleep. Try not to go to sleep buzzed. Try to go to sleep, feeling, pretty good. The other thing that I would do is, because it depletes so much, of your B vitamins specifically. I'm looking at an article on Live Strong. I'm going to link to this article so you guys can check it out. Vitamins B1, B3, and B6, or thiamine. And some other stuff, niacin and pyridoxine. I'll let you read that, interpret that. Those things go first. Those vitamins are depleted, first. Among other things, absorbic acid and fat-soluble vitamins, just a lot of things that make your body, function very well. And when they're depleted, that's why you feel like crap when you drink. So the way that you fix that, in many cases, or a great majority of those vitamins are, sort of replenished back in your body from eating things like power bars. So I experimented with this and really was just like sick and tired of feeling hungover after drinking 3 beers because I don't drink much. And the next day, wanting to concentrate, wanting to get up early, wanting to go run, take a shower, do all that stuff. So what I was like, I gotta find the solution to this. I started eating power bars. So I was eating literally the big power bars with all like the super, what are they called? No, Cliff Bars. Cliff Bars is one, and power bars as another solution. So Cliff Bars, because they have just a ton of protein and a ton of B vitamins, which are specifically what gets depleted, and power bars. Look in the back, make sure B12 and B1 and B3, all those things are in the power bars, and consume a power bar. What I've been doing for max effect, and this is work because I've tried probably 4 or 5 different ways of doing this, is eating the power bar an hour after I stop drinking. So an hour after I stop drinking, after I peed a couple times, right around the time when I'm starting to drink the second Gatorade, which is normally how it goes. First Gatorade while you're drinking, second Gatorade later. I'll eat a power bar, or an entire power bar. And then I'll stay up for the 2 hours, before I go to sleep, take a shower or something. And then what's helped me, I'm not really sure if this contributes to the sort of healing process faster, but I'm always meditating. Like, always take breaks to do yoga, regulate the sort of nervous system and all other physiological functions, do some stretching, and even a couple crunches or push-ups at nighttime. That'll help you to do that. Sleep as much as you can. Hopefully you're not peeing for the rest of the night. Like, you're not waking up and it's interrupting your sleep because you drank too much water and you didn't time it right. That's why you should stop at a certain time and stop drinking, stuff. Don't drink too much fluids while you're drinking the thing, thinking that you have to drink so much water because you're going to be dehydrated. Just time it right. You find your own sort of amount and quantity that works for you, and then try to sleep the whole night. When you wake up, the best thing to do is to eat something like eggs. Don't eat pizza. Don't go crazy on carbs. Get more protein in your body and get other vitamins and other nutrients. So what I do in the morning is, every morning either way, but this certainly helps with consuming alcohol, is a shake, like a smoothie effectively, with broccoli and blueberries for the brain, and orange juice as just a little bit of a juice filler, puts more vitamin C. Yeah, orange juice for vitamin C. I don't know, sometimes like apple slices, whatever fruit I see around, but not too crazy. A little bit of banana maybe, and then whey protein, like a whole scoop of whey protein, and then some butter. Okay, butter for cognitive processing and long chain fatty acids and other things for your brain. Butter, trust me, put about a tablespoon or so of butter in that shake. Get chocolate, whey protein, and a fruit smoothie, and a little bit of OJ, and blend it together, and you tell me if you don't love it and you want to marry me or send me a letter and include cookies in the letter. You tell me if you don't love that combination and how amazing it is. So do that. Drink a good shake with all that good stuff and protein and butter and vitamin C in the morning. And then the best thing you could probably do after you do that, maybe take a shower, a hot shower or something, is go run or do some other kind of rigorous exercise and get the sweat out and get the toxins out more. If you do that stuff, and you don't necessarily have to go and do an intense workout in the morning, but you probably should. But if you do all that stuff, you'll probably feel pretty bulletproof either way in the morning. You won't have to go run and exercise, but if you're extra bulletproof and you totally want to do that, then go. I would suggest either a short, intense, 1 to 2 mile, but intense run, or other workout, short but super intense, or a long, 2 to 4 mile run, pretty intense, or a workout that's, pretty intense, that has some duration and some time in it. If you do all those things, if you're consuming the Gatorade, if you're not drinking too much, if you drink a good amount of water while you're drinking, if you have a power bar or something else that replenishes your B vitamins, if you consume vitamin C then thereafter, if the next morning you have a good shake or something that gives you, a lot of protein and a lot of your vitamins back, specifically B and C vitamins, and you do a little exercise, then you're going to be bulletproof, my friends, and you can go be a founder, you can go be an entrepreneur, and the next day, when it's Sunday, because Saturday night you were drinking or doing whatever, or it's Monday and you had a weekend where you were partying or whatever, hanging out with friends or family, and you drank a little bit too much, then you could go be bulletproof, then you could go crush, and then you can out-execute everyone else because you did the right thing. So, hope that hack sort of, works for you, to understand your own kind of, the quantities and timing. Make sure you get the timing right. this is the thing that I noticed. Like, syntax and timing really does matter. So be very careful on your timing. Again, stop drinking 3 hours before bed. Time the water and the Gatorade that works for you. You're probably going to have to experiment with it. But once you get it right, you can have your beers and stop at the right time and then do all the right things. And then the next day, it's back to work and you feel 100%. I mean, literally 100%, and you're ready to crush. So hope that makes sense. Tweet it if you loved it. Comment below if you have some other solutions or if you have anything to say. We'd love to talk to you. Thanks for coming. Be bulletproof. Be an entrepreneur. Crush. And what everyone else is walking around entitled, Jason Calacanis from This Week in Startups and a lot of other things, really awesome guy to respect and watch his stuff, said something recently in a twist of This Week in Startups video that said, I forget what it is, but you can YouTube, you can Google, but you can YouTube a message to Gen Y people, Jason Calacanis, and watch him say that participation isn't shit. If you participate, right, and you show up, that's not enough, okay? If you crush and you hustle and you do stuff like this and you hack your performance and you really try to build cool stuff and provide value and hack marketing and figure it all out and do biz dev to the best of your ability, then maybe you can get a cookie or a reward or something, and then, you can crush. And you should try to be better than everybody else, and you should try to up your performance. So going on a rant, hope that makes sense. Thanks for watching. See ya.